Hello and welcome back to my channel. My name is Jackie and thank you for watching. So today's video is just going to be a quick little tutorial and review using the new Too Faced Gingerbread Extra Spicy palette. This is their holiday palette for this year, and it's the sequel to I have the original here, the Gingerbread Spice palette. And I do have a video that I just filmed in July doing a tutorial with this palette, so I will link that on the screen. So before we get into the review and tutorial, if you haven't already, be sure to subscribe to my channel and give this video a thumbs up if you liked it. And if you want to hear my thoughts on the Gingerbread Extra Spicy palette, then just keep on watching. Yeah, I really love the original palette, so this is what the original one looks like. I really enjoy this one, and I love Too Faced palettes. Like their eyeshadows are really great and really great quality. So when this one released and I saw it, I really wanted to pick it up. So the new one looks like this, and it's very similar. I'll give us side by side. So the top one is the original palette and the bottom is the new version. So they are similar. I would say the new one is more of like a lighter version of the older one. And I mean, even though they are similar, there isn't too much overlap. Like there are some shades that I would say are very, very similar to each other, but are also different, you know? So there's that. So do I think you need both of these? No, I don't need both of these. I already used this in the tutorial, and I've used this one quite a few times, and I would say they're pretty much equal on pigmentation is great, blendability is great. They're both really nice palettes and they perform very well, I would say. And the same goes for in the original. The shimmers do not perform as well as the mattes in these palettes. They perform well. They're not at the intensity that I want my shimmer shadows to be at. So that can easily be fixed with some MAC Fix Plus or whatever, but upon the initial application, they're just not going to be like bam in your face blinding type of shimmers. You gotta work with them a little bit, but you know, I don't mind that. There was not really any, maybe just a teeny little bit of fallout on my face when I did my eyeshadow. There is quite a bit of kickback, and I find this is common with all Too Faced palettes when I put my brush into the pan initially. So that's not an issue to me, but that was happening. I think if I had to pick between the two, I do actually really like the new one a lot better. I like this color scheme a lot better. I think it's more daytime friendly. Find I can do a little bit more variations using this palette than the original one. There's more pink tones in here, so it's still quite a bit of warm tones, just like in the original palette. But I really like this. I enjoyed it. I enjoyed using it, and I plan to use it quite a bit more. So I really like it. I think it's worth what I paid, and I would recommend it. So if you want to see this palette in action, just stay tuned for the tutorial portion of this video. So first we're going to set that down with the shade, what is this called? Vanilla Wafer. It's just a nice cream eyeshadow base. First, I'm going to go in with the shade Soft and Sweet as my initial transition color. So there's definitely some kickback when I put my brush into the pan, and there does seem to be, I mean, with this shade there's actually no fallout. I don't usually experience a whole lot of fallout with Too Faced shadows, but they do have quite a bit of kickback, which does not bother me, but just wanted to note that for those who do care. This is a really pretty pink tone. I know, ugh, the lighting is so horrific in here. I cannot win with the lighting in any room in my house that I film in. Now I'm just going to deepen that up with the shade Cinnamon. That is a risque name, Too Faced. I feel like it has the slightest gingerbread scent, but it's not very strong. So, and it doesn't smell that like artificial either. So next I'm going to go in with the shade Hot Tamale and pack this in on my outer corner. This is like kind of like a red shade, but more of a pinky tone to it. These shadows, I mean, I really like Too Faced shadows. These are the mattes so far, are all what I expect them to be. They're all very pigmented. They're all very pigmented and they're all blending out very easily. I'm not having any issues whatsoever. I think I'm going to take the shade Plenty of Dough and just kind of go over top right here to kind of diffuse this a little more and make it not so harsh. And I'm just taking on the same brush I've been using. This is a Morphe M518. Oh yeah, that looks better. I'm going to use the shade Drizzle It and pack this all over my lid. You know what, I'm just going to use my finger. So it's not the most like blinding shimmer in the world. I'm going to take some of my Smashbox primer water and just tap over that, see if I can intensify it a little bit. This brush sucks. Yeah, so this isn't the most intense shimmer in the world, and that's pretty consistent with Too Faced palettes, I would say, but it is pretty, it's subtle. I do like it. Take like a angled eyeliner brush and go in with the shade Cookie Call. This is just like the dark brown in the palette, and I'm gonna go over my lash line with this just to kind of deepen it up down here and kind of apply this as if it were eyeliner. And then I'll take that brush that I used to apply Hot Tamale with and kind of just go over that, blend it out a little bit. I'm just going to do the rest of my face and then I will come back to do the lower lash line. So I did the whole rest of my face. So now I'm gonna do the lower lash line. Go back in with Hot Tamale on a flat definer brush and just pack this all along my lower lash line. I'm gonna make this like kind of thicker than I normally would because I want this color to really show through. And then on a pencil brush, I'm just going to blend that out lightly with Soft and Sweet. Eyeliner, I'm just going to use a nude shade. This is the Tarte Inner Rim Liner. And I'm just going to put this on my waterline. And I'm just going to apply some mascara real quick. This is the Lancome Monsieur Big mascara. I'm just going to put this on my top and bottom lashes. So then I'm going to take the shade Lick the Spoon and use this to highlight my brow bone. See, this one's getting a lot more payoff than the Drizzle It shade that I put all over my lid. And I'm going to use the shade Cookie Cutter for my inner corner highlight. And that completes this look. So thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. I would definitely recommend picking this palette up if you haven't already before it's not available anymore. I really enjoyed it. I really like it. I might even like it better than the original. So if you haven't yet, definitely pick this up. It's worth it. I believe it might be on sale right now actually at Sephora. So now would be a good time to get it. So if you haven't already, subscribe to my channel before you leave. Give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and I will see you in tomorrow's video. Bye.